morning. Welcome in. It is January 7th, 2026. Jeez Louise, I tell you. It's like 56 degrees outside, so it's really not cold. And it's like looks like a little overcast. Look like it's been raining, but not raining currently. A lot of fog. I will say that. A lot of fog outside. Yeah, so I'm on my way to work. It is 7:48. If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are an OG of mine, hello girl, hello honey, how are you? I am doing pretty good today. What I gotta do to work today? Mainly I just got a regular admin day today, so I'm gonna do some audits. I gotta set up some diabetic stuff. What else I gotta do? Scheduling. That's always though. Yeah, and I have to update my calendar for my boss so that she knows when I am working my other job. You know your girl be 2 jobs, shout out all the time. What are things on my to-do list? I need to go to the laundromat and take my comforter because I have like an all-white down comforter or whatever. I need to take it to the laundromat and wash it so that I can use one of those big machines. Yeah, to make it so much easier. What else I need to do? I started laundry this morning, so I'll probably try to finish that up. We have been without hot water for 3 days at my house, you guys. So your girl finally got some hot water yesterday, and so we took the longest showers ever of life yesterday, honey. Those boiling that water, girl, and putting it in that tub, honey, that ain't tea. I'm telling you. That's an old school. Now, I'm gonna tell you, these new kids, honey, they ain't gonna know how to do it. They ain't gonna understand. They'll probably find a friend house, something to go to. But baby, my kids, honey, they mama still kind of old school for real. She young, but she old school. So, honey, I showed them. That's what we did, honey. We've been taking a physical sit down bath, for the last 3 days, and everybody had been going on a rotation. Baby, you put your water on the stove while I'm in the tub, and so far, repeat, rinse and repeat. That's what's been happening in my house. But thank God they came and fixed the hot water heater yesterday, and they had to end up replacing it. And like now that they replaced it, like I realized that it was going out, and I didn't know. Just based on how the new one is working and whatever. So I'm happy about that. I'm excited about that. I'm happy. What else I got? Me and my daughter got to go to this seminar Saturday. We're trying to learn some new things in life, honey. I'm trying to get her to realize that she's young and she don't have no kids and she can get a bag. But honey, I don't know these new kids, if they ain't like if they are not social media viral, whatever, they don't really think about putting forth no effort in getting their life together. We have spoiled our children to the point that we're doomed. I'm telling you, we doomed, because they don't have no critical thinking skills, and they really legit are the example of living your life living every day like it's your last. Like, they don't, if they haven't been brought up into a family that is like lucrative and that is already like prosperous or whatever, they are behind already. I'm gonna say that they're behind already. So I'm trying to get my oldest daughter on this money wave, because like I feel like my 16-year-old, I ain't gonna have no issues, because homegirl already, like, when she sought out to get a job, baby got her job. You hear me? What kid from my age group, what kid was making $12 an hour when we was in school? I think I got like one friend I know for a fact that had 40-hour weeks, and she went to high school every day. We went to school every day. I know like one person out of that. Everybody else probably popping out 20, 25 hours. But this girl, I know this girl had 40 hours. And it's crazy. Because I'm thinking like, now that I work a regular, like now that I have like actually grown and realized that your regular work week is 40 hours. I'm like, oh my God. She was like making money. Like she was making a full-time check in high school. That's crazy. And here I am, 18, working at the grocery store, making making $6 an hour, and that was higher than like minimum wage at the time. And I'm only working like 25, maybe 30 hours. And my check was like $100 and some, and I used to be like, ooh, this some money. This never been no money. Like what? Oh my God, life has changed a lot. Jeez Louise. But anyway, that's my little rant, my little soapbox for this morning. Teach your children critical thinking skills, okay? Because like that is something that I really thought that I was showing my daughter like critical thinking skills, but no. She can't even think her way. Sometimes I feel like she can't think her way out of a box, because she'll say, well, Mom, like, and then she had a look on her face of like, I don't know. And I'm like, you know, and I can't blame nobody but me, because it's like, girl, make her like step up, because that's how she's gonna get her critical thinking skills. Like that's how she's gonna realize like what's happening. So work on critical thinking skills with your children. Let them know, show them how to observe and make decisions based on their surroundings, based on things that's happening, based on what they need to do at the time. Because I think sometimes they think that it's supposed to be one way, like it's so cookie cutter, and life is not cookie cutter. Yeah, my 2 younger kids, they're doing well. My 11-year-old celebrated her birthday on Sunday, and she is now 12. A lot has changed with her. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure if I like this side of her. Like, I'm not sure if I like this version of her right now. She's not mean, but she's quiet, right? So she's not like, you know how some kids have the attitudes and things of that nature? She doesn't have an attitude for the most part. She's still sweet, but she's quiet, and she's disconnected. I guess that's what I should say. She's disconnected because she doesn't like, she has stopped completely like interacting with other children. And just like 3 weeks ago, she was ready to be outside every day, and now she's like, I want to stay in the house, or I want to be on the couch, or I want to. And I'm looking at her like, what's wrong with you? Like, are you okay? Are you feeling good? She's like, yeah, I'm feeling fine. But like, I know it's just her growing up. She's maturing, things of that nature. So I'm trying to like let her be her, and you know, let her get her hormones together, because I'm pretty sure that's mainly what most of it is hormones. Y'all, I'm sorry if I'm shaky. It's just because of where my camera's sitting. We had a good Christmas. We had a good New Year's. We kind of chilled on New Year's. Christmas, my family came over to the house. The family that I actually have here, they came over to the house, and we had a ball, honey. I had been sick prior to that for like 2 weeks, so I was just now feeling a little bit better. I looked like death still, but I was feeling better. I was able to interact with everyone and like chill and have a good time. We did kind of like a potluck where everybody just kind of brought something. Ended up with way too much food and nothing matched, so people had to eat. We had to eat in like spurts or whatever, because you didn't want to eat certain things, you know. But yeah, we've never had, I mean, I can't never say I had never had a big Christmas, because my children, my younger children, they experience like huge Christmases where you just buy all that unnecessary stuff that they're not gonna play with. But like the first 2 Christmases, I realized why are we buying all this stuff? Because my kid don't even touch it. Like, I don't know. So once I had Kimura, like me and her dad, like that was his first kid, and like he did the big Christmas the first couple years, and then like after that, our Christmas at home was small. Like you get all the bulk of your stuff everywhere else you go, because at the time all the grandparents were living, so they were getting presents because they excited these their new grandkids, like stuff like that. So I kind of canceled big Christmas first at that time, and then as they got older, once I had Lele, when Lele was, well, once I had Lele, it was like, you guys, look, we take care of y'all all year. We do things, extra things. We go places, we do things. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just do 2 gifts per kid, and y'all can pick 2 gifts for the house. So like if that's a video game, or you know, something, or a game to go to the video game or something of that nature, we do that, right? So that's how our Christmases have been since then. Now that I have children that are working, girl, we came out the trenches, baby. Now that I have children that are working, the Christmases look a little bigger, but they're not necessarily bigger for me. Like, I'm not buying anything extra, but the siblings are siblinging, okay? They are doing a dang on thing. They like to shop for their sisters, even though I feel like they be mean to their sisters, right? But the love they have for their sisters, they still shopped for them for Christmas. They still got them things and stuff like that. So it seemed like we had a lot of gifts, but like far as what I've instilled in them and what we have done normally, it was the same. I did buy my older children, I got them things, but nothing major, nothing big, unless they physically ask for it. Like KK asked for a vanity this year, I got her that. Adriana didn't ask for anything. She was just like, whatever. I was supposed to get her tires, but she had canceled the tires. She was like, nah, Mom, I'm gonna get my own set of tires. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But what ended up happening was she ended up needing tires before Christmas. And so she was like, dang, Mom, I should have took you up on the tires. And I'm like, yeah, you should have took me up on the tires. But you didn't. So she ended up getting her own tires or whatever. So I do have something in mind for her birthday, because Christmas, like I say, I was sick for 2 weeks. So even though I got the little stuff that I did get, I really wasn't big on being in any stores because I did not feel well. So I'm walking around with a mask on, like I'm still cold, hot, like, so I really wasn't in the mood to shop. So I was just kind of rushing, getting little small things just so that I did my part, right? Even though they wouldn't have cared. Like my kids wouldn't have cared. My younger kids wouldn't have cared either, because like I said, they have gifts from their siblings, from their other parts of their family. If y'all don't know, I'm back single again, okay? So their dads pretty much sent all their stuff. So what was I to do? Nothing. Let them unwrap it. So that's how our Christmas was. And like I said, I have something in mind for my oldest daughter for her birthday, because she'll be turning 20. She'll be turning 20 years old. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so old. I feel like, wow. Okay, but anyway, she'll be turning 20. So I do have 2 things in mind that I want to do for her birthday. It's gonna be one or the other though, because I can't do both. I'm not gonna say I can't do both. I'm not doing both. Okay. So it's gonna be 2 things that's possibly happens for her birthday. Trying to figure out where we're going for spring break. So if you guys have any ideas of where we can go besides Florida, because we always go to Florida, drop it in the comments, because your girl really needs ideas. I want to take them to California. The problem with taking them to California is my kids have never been on a plane. I've been on a plane, but I'm a little scared, honey. I'm a little scared to put all them on a plane, just because I don't know. Get through the airport for me is hard. So trying to get all of them through the airport, I'm just like, I don't know. And granted, my older kids, I have a grown child and I have a 16-year-old. Now granted, they can help me a lot getting them through the airport. I just don't know if I want the stress of it. Don't know if I want the stress of it. But yeah, let me know, like, in the comments where you guys are going for spring break, so I can have some ideas. So that's like the next thing on my agenda for real, to try to figure out what I want to do for spring break. I am on a mission to get my life in order, and I have always been on a mission to get my life in order, but I have let people and things come in and distract me when I shouldn't have, right? So this year is all about accountability, looking at myself in the mirror, taking actions over my life, not letting anybody tell me what to do with my life to benefit them. Okay, so that's where I'm at this year. That's where I'm moving towards. I have 2 good jobs right now. I'm just burnt out though. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm tired. I want to make money other ways because I'm exhausted. Working to live is hard. Okay, working to live is hard on your body. It's hard on your mental. It's hard on everything. Like, people die because they work to live, and I don't want to be one of those people. I want to enjoy life with my children, and I want to make sure that they experience things, and I don't want to always have to be like, I don't have enough money in my pockets, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing. I have took a back seat. I took a back seat, a way back seat, like the backest seat in the back. I have took on dating, cause none of it's working. Okay, I have dated a few. I was in a relationship. I don't even know if I posted that vlog for y'all to even know that I was in a relationship. But I was in a relationship for what, 7-8 months. And he literally was like, "You're asking too much of me. I'm out." Like, it's like, jeez. Okay, all right. I'm asking too much of you. You're out. Okay, cool. Now my reasoning behind it, I have to tell y'all another day. I will give y'all this synopsis of it though. Basically, together, right? Together we had 9 children. Okay, together we had 9 children. So with that being said, my 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment was not gonna cut it, and this man at the time he had got laid off from his job, so he was like in between looking for another job. So that puts him behind on the things that he has to do for his children already, right? So all I said was, okay, once you get this job, you're gonna have to get another one because you're gonna have to play catch up. Like, that's just what it's gonna be. And if we're planning on moving as a family, right, to a bigger home, we gonna need some money. You already gotta play. So I'm looking at it like you already have to play catch up. So if you're gonna play catch up, you're gonna need 2 jobs because not only are you gonna have to catch up, you're gonna have to get deposit money too. And we gotta do this together. I got 2 jobs, but I'm not finna front the bill for us to move into a bigger house. And when we're moving together, not doing it. Like, no. So that you could just work one job and then you could be like, no, sorry. The baby mamas is gonna have to understand that you got to work, sir. And in order for them to get what they need for their kids, you gonna have to work. And sorry, you might not be available for the next couple of months to your children every day. You'll be available because at some point you're gonna be off. Sorry, sir, you might not get no rest for the next couple of months, but cool, it's only gonna be temporary. It's not long, like it wasn't long term. It was gonna be temporary just for us to get the money together so that we can move into a bigger place. I already got furniture. We ain't gotta buy none of that. Okay, we don't have to buy none of that. All we gotta do is set up, move and set up. That's it. We'll have more bedrooms. Probably have to buy a couple of beds, but that's about all we gotta buy. Other than that, we have bedroom furniture, we have living room furniture, kitchen furniture, all that. We had all that. And my auntie also bought land and built her home. So she gave me stuff too. My old bosses gave me stuff too for my home, right? So we had everything. Like we were blessed. We were gonna be blessed, honey. We wouldn't really be coming out of pocket for things besides the place. So basically he told me like I was asking too much in so many words. And he was out. I was like, cool. So he just left randomly one day while I was at work, and I was devastated. I was, you know how your heart drops to your feet because you feel like we understand each other. We actually have made our place, you know, like we have actually come to terms with we're together and like we're gonna make this work, and we're having like we actually started having fun with each other. Because first it was more so less like I didn't feel like I was ready for a relationship, and I was just telling him that I felt like you really put me in the corner. Like, come on, you put me in the corner. But I was coming to terms with, like, okay, I do got a little strong feelings for this man. I love his kids. Like, he love mine. Like, what am I stressing about? I'm stressing because I'm talking about I ain't been in a relationship in a long time and I can't do this. Yeah, you can. It just comes right back. It don't go nowhere. So it's like, I started falling in love for real. And I was like, dang, we doing this. Like, we talked about marriage. We was looking at rings, like all the things. And it's just like, because I made you I wanted you to be a little more responsible with the things, because at the end of the day, none of us plan to have as many kids as we have. We just had them, right? It's not like because I can't talk about nobody, because I ain't never been married. So I can't even say I got these children from my marriage, because I didn't. I got these from relationships, okay? Same way with you. You got your kids from your relationship. So at the end of the day, we made this bed, we got to lie in. So we have to step forward, and we have to, like, make better decisions on what we're gonna do in life, like, to make sure that our children are straight. So I was kind of like devastated by that, and I think it has kind of messed me up mentally. For the most part, I feel like it has messed me up mentally, because I haven't been able to be. I'm just not chilling. I'm not fooling with nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't get along with nobody. Anybody that comes to my house, I get anxious. Like, I go on, because I did go on a couple days afterwards, and it didn't feel good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Didn't feel good. I felt weird. What else? Yeah, my anxiety was just super high. Chest hurt, just headache, irritable, snapping, mood swings, all that. Like, all that. So, yeah. So really not in the mood for trying to have a relationship right now. Started therapy. What else did I do? I'm just trying to give y'all a synopsis of what's happening right now, because I've been gone. I've been MIA. Nobody has known what's going on here. But yeah. So, yeah, started therapy. Therapy's going good. Not even mad about it. Like, haven't had like a major breakthrough yet. But, like, I have been feeling better. Because I was at a point where your girl was crying, balled up in the bed, covers over her face. Yeah. I went back. I was in a bad place. I was in a bad place, in a bad space. And, yeah, I will say that therapy has helped me there. I have experienced grief in the past, which y'all knew a little bit about my grief, but I have experienced grief. I don't know if y'all have seen that vlog where I was at the hospital with my dad or whatever. And I was just telling y'all how, like, I don't think he wants to be on camera and things of that nature. So he passed away. So I don't have him anymore. And it's weird because my daddy was like, my daddy was my backbone in a lot of aspects of my life. But what makes it different, I'm going to tell y'all, is because, which I will have to elaborate later on that. But what makes it different is because, like, my dad was there for a lot of things. He was a present dad but an absent dad at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. That's why I say I would have to elaborate on that in a different video. And so I have moments of, like, I'm like, dang, I can't call my dad, I can't talk to him about things, I can't, like, see him physically, like, I can't. But at the same time, it's like we didn't really have major conversations, so it's not like, I guess I'm not missing that part of it. I miss my dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I miss my daddy, okay? I miss being able to see my dad. I miss being able to lay in the bed with him and talk to him just while we watch TV or whatever, and I just kind of feel him in on my life. But, like, one of the things of, like, with my parents is we've never been a talker. So we're not like some people where they say, oh, I talk to my dad every day. I gotta call my dad every day, or I talk to my mom every day. I've never talked to my parents every day. So that part of it, I guess it doesn't hit me as bad, because I have never talked to my parents every single day. What hits me is when it's holidays and it's or I'm having life events and I need advice and I can't call my dad, because that's what I would call my dad for. Like, we'll check in, hey, how you doing, you good, you good. But like, I miss my dad for the other stuff, like the stuff I need. Like, Dad, I had a flat tire and I put the tire on, but like the car's driving funny, like that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Dad, they want to charge me this to get my car fixed. Them, you know, like, is this right? You know, I miss that part. I miss being able to call my dad and get advice on things. Like, Dad, I'm trying to make this right here work, like, what should I do? So I miss my dad. And then some of y'all know, like, I had lost my sister too, and so not having those people in my life to talk to, and I had lost my grandma like a few years before. I had gotten to the point, my grandma was different. I was sad, but like, I got to see her before she passed, right? Same thing with my dad. I was with him that whole year that he was going through everything that he was going through. I was with him, and, you know, talking to him more, who was actually like bonding more and stuff like that. And I was sad. I was taken aback, because I was like, this is what we should have been doing all my life. Like, why weren't we doing this all my life? Why did it take for you to be sick for us to do this? Like, for us to talk and engage and actually like love on each other and bond. Why did it take this for us to be this close? And you know, it's life. So I do, you know, and my grandma was already close to her, but like, when she got sick, I was able to see her. And like with my sister, it was just devastating, because I talked to her and she was gone. I had a conversation, she was gone. And it wasn't like she was gone based on sickness or anything. So it's not like I got a chance to like take time with her and do things with her. Like my dad, I got time. Like my dad and my grandma, I got time. I had got to see them. I got to touch them. I got to love on them. Like, I didn't get to do none of that with her. So I have been through the ringer with deaths, okay? And your girl has been feeling them all, okay? And people grieve different. So on the outside, it might look like I'm just having the best time of my life and living my life, but on the inside, I'm tore up. I don't know how to navigate life sometimes, and I have moments of like, what is this? Like, what's happening? I be like, chest hurt, tight, just for real deal. Like, talking about it right now, because I have not talked about it. I feel it in my chest. I feel it. But yeah, people grieve different. I have actually been in a mode of like realizing what grief is for real. Like, this is one of the times that I could say that I've experienced all the aspects of grief and a loss. And I never, it's been different. And I will say that we grieve a lot more things than we think we grieve. And I grieve my relationship. I grieve that. I grieve my friendships that I leave. Like, all that. You grieve all that. And I never really paid attention to it until now. So now it's like, dang, I be grieving a lot. I be grieving a lot and don't even be knowing it, y'all. It's crazy. But I just wanted to come out here and give y'all a little update. I done finally made it to work. This will be a talking vlog, because that's all your girl done did the whole time. I'm sorry, but I hope y'all can relate. And I'll be back with more for sure, because your girl is here, okay? I have a new camera. I do have a mic set too. I need to practice with and like using and stuff. But yes, 2026, some of my goals are, I need to open up another stream of income for real. Not just say it, I need to do it. That's one thing. 2, I need to take myself seriously with this social media, because I have always wanted to do it. Even back, people don't know, like my OG friends, they know. But even back before I was a nurse, I wanted to be on TV. We'll say that. So I need to take that serious, because I've been wanting to do it and I just be scared. 3, traveling a little bit more. 4, being present in my children's life. I'm gonna talk about that in another video too, about how we're here to make sure the children stay alive, but we're not necessarily present. I'm gonna talk about that. But yeah, those are the things that I have on my agenda this year, and we're gonna make those things happen. So I love you guys. Stay tuned. I shall talk to you later.